I know I said I wasn't going to drink Starbucks anymore, but... Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to film a video that was requested. So I'm going to do a video on my kind of winter AM routine. And this is what I've currently been using. I will include kind of a matte eye look as well, just to make the video a bit longer, unless this isn't way long. Before we begin the video, I'd love to invite you all to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Be sure to hit that notification bell so that you do not miss any future uploads. And also be sure to add me on all of my other social media platforms. I will link those down below. So, just did some extractions as well, so if my chin is a little red, that is why. Typically in the morning, I do just a splash of water over the face. I don't really go in with a cleanser unless I feel like I sweat a lot or perspired a lot in my sleep. I oftentimes find myself sweating a lot in my sleep currently. And if I do, I just go in with a gentle cleanser. I have been using my Caudalie, and that is in the shower. And if I don't use that one, I do use my Beste number 9 jelly cleanser. I did use the Caudalie one just now to remove my AM serum that I applied during our walk and my sunscreen. So after I do that in the morning, I always use a toner. The one that I have been loving for years. If you have been following my channel for a while, you know that this is my most used toner of life. And I'm almost out, but I do love kind of spritzing this over the skin after my either water cleanse or a regular cleanse. So I'll do that right now. During drier months, or say for example we're out in the desert or we're out camping, I do layer the toner just for added hydration and more plumping of the skin. So let me just wait for this to kind of dry. And then I'll go in with a serum. I have been a little bit sensitive to vitamin C, but I have been going back and forth between these two. This is the Drunk Elephant C-Firma Day Serum, which looks like that. One of my favorite things about the serum is the pumpkin ferment extract, which will enzymatically exfoliate the skin throughout the day. Currently, I have been using this for about 2 to 3 weeks now, and this is the Peter Thomas Roth Potency Power Serum. This has 20% CTHD ascorbate, 3% vitamin E, and 2% ferulic acid. This is more of a hydrating vitamin C serum, but I have been loving it, and there is a review coming either before or after this video, so make sure you stay tuned for that. If that video is live, I will link that up above. So this is what the serum looks like. So 1 pump is typically all that I use, and then I just press. Sometimes I will just kind of tap some of that over the neck. And then if I have any left over, I'll just apply it to the backs of my hands for some antioxidant protection, since typically in the morning, you know, driving to work. So yeah, that is the Potency Vitamin C Serum by Peter Thomas Roth. I have been reaching for my C-Tango Multivitamin Eye Cream a lot, but I recently received this by Farmacy, which is their Cheer Up Brightening Vitamin C Eye Cream. So I have recently begun testing this, and I really like it. Let me show you the texture. There is possibly a review coming up on this. Let me know if you want to see that in the comments down below. But this is this eye cream's texture. Take about that much, divide it between my ring fingers, And then I'll go ahead and tap, tap, tap. From recent application of this, I haven't found this to feel too heavy or too rich. It's just got kind of like a lightweight gel-like consistency. And that is the eye cream. And I have been loving this. I didn't know how much I would love it, but this is the Good Molecules Silicone-Free Priming Moisturizer. This contains shea butter, macadamia seed oil, and plant-derived silicone alternative to deeply hydrate, smooth, and nourish the skin. And this is what that looks like. I do apply this before my sunscreen. And one pump again is all that you need. There is that consistency for you. And then I will gently press and massage upward. Perfect. And then I'll go in with my sunscreen. This is the Farmacy Green Defense Daily Mineral Sunscreen. This is an SPF of 30. And I am almost out of this as well. And that is that texture for you. Ooh. And then again, just pat, pat, pat. And again, upward motion here. And again, any leftover just goes in the back of my hand. So that is what my skin typically looks like in the morning. After this, I kind of get dressed and then I proceed to do my makeup. So now I am going to just work on my base, and then I'll show you an eye look that I have been doing with the Tati Beauty Textured Neutrals palette that I do on my eye area whenever I have those extra 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. So for winter, I have changed up my foundation combo. I have been reaching for the Becca Skin Love foundation. This is the Weightless Blur foundation, and this is in the shade Noisette. And I have still been using my Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation. There's still quite a bit in here, but this bottle is pretty beat up. So this is my current combo. For concealer, still reaching for this. I have been waiting for my ColourPop order for about 2 weeks now. My Cyber Monday, my Cyber Monday purchase, it is Friday, December 13th. So, still been using this, even though I haven't really, sometimes I will go without concealer, but because I am filming multiple videos, I don't want to do that today. And instead of using my beauty blender, I have been reaching for brushes a lot more. For foundation, I have been using the Morphe M439, and for concealer, I have been using the Sigma Flat Angled Kabuki F88, which looks like that. So we're gonna do my usual bit of that and a bit of this. So we are going to dip into the Tati Beauty Textured Neutrals palette, Volume 1. And this is typically the look I wear whenever I don't hit the snooze button 1, 2, or 75 times. Whenever I have time to really just bring some attention to the eye, which I don't typically always do. So we are pretty much just going to be dipping into the matte shades here. I'm pretty much just going to be using 3 brushes that I have not cleaned. I'm sorry. So this is my easy breezy look, and it is an all matte look. So I'm going to be using the Sigma Tapered Blending E40, and I'm going to dip into Aura. And I'm just going to apply that over the brow bone space in windshield wiper motions. Next, with that same brush, I'm going to dip into Soothe and bring that into the crease, socket, and again, windshield wiper motions for this. Okay, and next I'm going to switch things up. I'm going to use the Morphe M433, and I'm going to dip into Ritual. I don't want this look to be too smoky, since I typically wear this during the day, so I'm just going to gently pat that shade into the eyelid space. And then I'll bring it into the socket, and I'm going to flip my eye, my brush sideways, and very gently do windshield wiper motions. And then we'll repeat that on the other eye. And then I'll take my E40 brush and just blend everything out. Okay, next I'm going to take my Sigma pencil brush, and I'm going to dip into the shade Soothe. And I'm going to apply that shade from inner lower lash line to outer lower lash line. And then I'm going to dip into the shade Ritual and repeat the same steps. And I do begin by placing that shade on the outer lower lash line first, and then bringing the remaining bit of the shade into the inner lower lash line. Okay, and the eye look is complete. I am going to do the rest of my brows and my lashes off camera. So next I'm going to try this bronzer by Bare Minerals that I received in the 24 Days of Clean Beauty Advent Calendar. If you have been seeing my vlogs, you may have seen me unbox this in the Advent Calendar. This is what the shade looks like. And this is the current bronzer that I have been using by Natasha Denona. But all of this week I have been using this, and it is growing on me. The first day I feel like I didn't apply enough of this. I'm definitely going to have to wash this soon. And my brushes. So that is what the bronzer looks like. For highlight, I'm going to use my tried and true, the Natasha Denona Glow Impact Powder. For a lip, I'm going to see how this Bare Minerals Boss Matte Liquid Lipstick looks like with this eye look. This literally smells like fudge. Like, can I just have a brownie, please? I think I like it. Kind of applied way too much here along this side. Hope that you guys can't tell. And now I'm going to set my makeup with the DHC Super Collagen Mist. I feel like this is probably one of my favorite mists to set my makeup, especially during drier, colder months. And this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you learned maybe a little something new with my AM skincare routine, especially for these colder, drier winter months. Do let me know what you reach for in colder, drier months in the comments down below. Let's start a conversation. Maybe we can all learn a little bit more down in the comments. And I hope that you will join me in the next video. Bye. I just got a coffee. It was just one of those mornings where you sleep in because you're tired, but then you're like, I have so much to do. So Toby and I went for a walk. He did so good. It was nice and warm out. Yeah, believe that. So I grabbed just a coffee. Even though I said I wasn't going to drink any more coffee. Why? So yes, before we begin the video, I'd love to invite you all to subscribe. And I have a lipstick on my teeth.